by Reverend Horton Heat. Okay, this is the view of ScatterBreaker. That's Scatter_Breaker, as you see there in the title. But ScatterBreaker on YouTube is spelled more like that. All one word, ScatterBreaker hyphen the man from 1976. That's not what it says here, though. Let me just see. This is what keeps happening. It just goes to this, and it looks like, oh, yeah, it's got the religious line, so. That's where this one is. This is what keeps happening. It just goes to this, and then, oh, you know what? And it looks like, oh, yeah, it's got the religious line, so. This will be me videotaping this stream. That's where this one is. This is what keeps happening. This goes to this, and then, oh, you know what? And it looks like, oh, yeah, it's got the religious line, so. This will be me videotaping this stream. That's where this one is. This is what keeps happening. This goes to this, and then, oh, you know what? And it looks like, oh, yeah, it's got the religious line, so. This will be me. Okay, I'm gonna stop this in a second. So it's just like looping in on itself. You can hear the tinniness in the sound. Okay, I'm gonna stop this in a second. So it's just like looping in on itself. You can hear the tinniness in the sound. Okay, I'm gonna stop this in a second. So it's just like looping in on itself.
With new Magnum Ice Cream Duets, your moment of...
Okay, so, what I am doing is, I am at, I just finished Everything Everywhere All at Once, so I feel like this kind of like, format is somewhat, appropriate to it. Oh, but what I wanted to actually get, and then I lost it, the stream just, you know, it stopped streaming, basically, on the ScatterBreaker one. I had some sort of, like, oh, I think I did get it on video, though, so, it had some sort of, like, offer or something to, like, have 10 viewers. I don't really understand what that's all about, but I'm going live on the ScatterBreaker as well, because, even though it hasn't worked, and it keeps, like, stopping, it's actually going to be at 1:23 a.m. And I just hope... Oh, yeah. I was just hoping that would come back on, so... Okay, so I'm going to start this. Okay, and once again, I'm going to reverse this and reverse this. So I think the better view is actually going to be... Let's see. I think it's better if ScatterBreaker's facing in and ScatterBrothers is facing out like that. Oh, but I might just have them both, like, kind of going both ways, you know. So, or actually, what I mean is, I'll probably have this going this way as well, while that one's going that way, so. But anyway, so I am glad that I saw Everything Everywhere All at Once again on the big screen, and I recommend you see it on the big screen if you haven't yet. There's certain scenes that just like work real nice on the big screen, and I think wouldn't work as well on a smaller screen. But also with the sound, of course, you know, as we always talk about. Okay. So I think if ScatterBrothers is that, so ScatterBreaker is going to be this way, and ScatterBrothers is going to be that way. I'm showing that on ScatterBreaker because ScatterBrothers will be facing that way in a second. And yeah. So anyway, so go see Everything Everywhere All at Once on the big screen. It's worth a second viewing if you have already seen it. If you want to see a lot of movies, get the Regal Unlimited Pass because you can just keep doing it, you know? You might as well, right? I mean, what's the point of not doing it, right? Oh, and this is Evil Living Dead by the Crewmen. And, oh yeah. Let me just, oh yeah, no. Trying to see if I can get a little bit of a... Oh, dang it. Okay. So, for a second here, I'm going to have both on the road, at least. And then we'll talk maybe a little bit. Currently standing by Charlie Feathers.
Well, the sun is gone down and you're up now. You just out.
Oh, it's not clear on one of the titles. This is Bloodshot Bill Roadio, or Radio, on Pandora. Or Pandora Roadio. I don't know.
It just can't be. Well, you don't know away but the beer, so you got me all over, all over. You say you through with me. You set me free. You just out with you used to be. I can't hardly stand it. In trouble and me. I can't hardly stand it. It just can't be. Well, you don't know about the bill, so you got me all over, all over. Well, my spirit is low. I miss you so. I stand alone and watch you go. I can't be hardly standing in trouble and me. I can't hardly stand it. I just can't be. Well, you don't know, babe, I love you, so you got me all over, all over. Wait, I found that you are my love. All I do is say and move. I can't understand it. You trouble with me. I can't understand it. I just can't be. Well, you don't know very about the view, so you got me all over, all over, baby, all over, baby, all over, baby, all over, baby, all over,
I was kind of already standing by Charlie Feathers. From the Complete King Recordings. This is Pinch Me by Bloodshot Bill from the So Blue album.
Here I am, holding you in my arms. Here I am, enjoying all your bloody charms. This ain't dream or this ain't dream. It's the baby who let me think about. It's the pretty baby, let me see if I am with. As I take a dream, holding you so tight. And I make a dream of you see you within me. Here we are with all the lights on. Whispering names that please don't go. Is this a dream or is it a dream? It's the day you let me be happy. But today let me see if I can get away.
Okay, now ScatterBreaker on the right and ScatterBreaker on the left. I think it was the opposite way earlier.
Here I am, living on my own. Crazy how I'm feeling, it's never known. This ain't me, what is it me? It's the baby who let me feel my pity. Let me see if I can away. Baby, let me see if I can away.
It wasn't real until I packed.
So, So I never did actually check that other video, as I said I was last time I talked. I think on the Scatter_Breaker channel, on the ScatterBreaker channel on Twitch. I think I said I was going to talk about the perfect timings or whatever, and there've been a couple in this one. I think sort of a little bit, maybe where the music kind of goes with what's happening on the road or whatever. And I feel like so I should maybe put on the title for this one these as well, besides just Bloodshot Bill Roadio or Pandora Roadio with the Bloodshot Bill as the artist. I don't even know what I'm saying. Like besides that title, I should put that there were a couple of perfect timings, but then I would have to figure out like where those timings happened, and then So if this is a long video, it makes it more difficult to use the perfect timings designation in the title, because it's just kind of weird. It's like there's a lot to go through. There's a lot of video to go through in that case. So. So I'm doing a little bit of the road footage is on ScatterBreaker now, and ScatterBrothers is facing this way. So, and I will try to combine these videos if they're both live. I'm gonna try to combine them on ScatterBreaker, the man from 1976 on YouTube. So check out other combo videos there. And I'm not talking a whole lot about Everything Everywhere All at Once, because I already did the full review. But there was one thing though that I did want to mention, actually, now that I think about it. And this is a Mystery Train, I believe, right? By Elvis. There was one thing I wanted to mention about Everything Everywhere All at Once, and it will be a spoiler. So just to let you know, I think, well, it's not really a spoiler. It's more like an emotional spoiler, or like a revelation that I had the second time I viewed it, that had to do with the emotion of the movie, or the philosophical aspect of the movie, or I don't even really know what you would call it. So it's almost like a philosophical spoiler, or a conceptual spoiler, maybe. Like something that the movie's about that you don't know it's about before you go in to see it on the big screen. So in that way it's a spoiler, but it's not a spoiler in the sense that well, I'll just get right to it. So it's not even okay, well, maybe I shouldn't get to it. I should let people know what kind of spoiler it is, so they can make a choice about whether they're gonna stop watching or whatever. It is a spoiler that has to do with the way that I perceived the character feeling at a certain time while during the course of the movie. Like, at this particular moment, I'll just say it like this. In fact, I'll be very general about it, so you don't even know who I'm talking about, I think. And then it won't be a spoiler at all anyway. So, at some point where the character gets kind of broken, or their timeline is broken, or their multiversal self was broken, and you know already that this is about a multiversal thing, right? So, I think I skipped. Okay. Well, that was Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash. I don't know what version. This is Uranium Rock by the Cramps. And before it's over, I'm going to try to actually get video of it, so that if anything's silenced, I'll know what song silenced it. In fact, I should have gotten that Johnny Cash one just in case, but anyway. So I think there's a live version, actually, of Uranium Rock by the Cramps. But anyway, so, so on Everything Everywhere All at Once, I at some point where the character has kind of broken her mind, I guess, into the multiversal whatevers, then he feels the pain of pain and joy and all that stuff of every character. And I used she and he like interchangeably there so that you would know which one, what kind of character it is, or like who it is, or it's just to throw you off as far as, so that's not like a spoiler, right? So, and from now on I'll just say he or she or he or whatever. Yeah, when this character realizes that like that they are existing everywhere, kind of like, or in every aspect of themselves or something, right? That they are feeling, oh, you know what? I don't even know if I know what the point is I was going to try to make. It's almost like it only made sense while I was watching the movie. This idea that I had only made sense maybe while I was watching the movie, or I've got a horrible memory and I don't know exactly what my idea was while I was watching it that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, it's almost like one of those things. It's like on the tip of your tongue or tip of your brain, or weird. Yeah. So yeah. I think I was gonna say that the character, I need to write it down next time I see it, actually. Once again, I missed the very beginning, actually, and I kept wondering throughout it, I wonder if I've even seen the beginning yet, you know? If any of the times that I've gone to see it, if I've been on time to see the very beginning. But I think so. And it kind of starts, well, so yeah, I can't really say for sure how it starts, or like if it's okay to show up late or whatever. But it does seem to get into it a little bit later into it, like the actual action and the whole storyline, I think is... But I feel like there's some important things that maybe happen at the beginning that kind of happen throughout it, or that you kind of see throughout it. So you do probably want to catch the beginning, just in case. You know, I'm going to say you probably do, even though I've never done it myself. You know what? I'm going to have to think on this a little bit more. Like, it has something to do with if she were, or he were, or he, or he, she were going through this multiversal break, they would... I think this is Poor Me by Bloodshot Bill. Yeah. Yeah, no, you know what? I thought if I started talking about it again, I would remember what I was going to say about it. But I really don't know. That's really crazy. And I totally thought that I knew when I first started talking about this. I thought I knew what I was going to be talking about. Okay, so this is Poor Me by Bloodshot Bill. And I'm just going to skip it back to show... Oh, I can't do that on Pandora. So it was Uranium Rock by the Cramps. It was Uranium Rock by the Cramps, and then before that was Folsom Prison Blues, another version of Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash. But I don't know whether like the other one came out or not. So if I yeah, I think so. I think Pinch Me was before that by Bloodshot Bill, but I think I got video of it. I hope so. Anyway, I'm going to turn the volume back on so that if it does silence, hopefully it didn't silence this part where I'm just talking right now, so that I know what I was saying later. Oh, in fact, why am I doing that? Okay, so ScatterBreaker's still facing the other way, but Scatter Brothers is facing this way. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to put on Poor Me by Bloodshot Bill, and I'm going to do a little feedback now. Okay. ScatterBreaker. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the feedback thing. Okay, ready? I won't be talking during this part. Howlin' by the Delta Bombers. Now I'm looking at ScatterBreaker. Okay, I'm looking at Scatter Brothers again.
Black bones. Your teeth lose density, become weaker.
Okay, so now we know that's a good place to end it, right? So I'm looking at Scatter Brothers, I'm looking at ScatterBreaker one more time. And I'm gonna end this these shows, but the thing is, I think since we're live, it's like a little bit behind, it's like a little delayed, so I need to like wait a little while. So the show will go on, but it's only because I'm trying to get up to this point before actually ending the streams. So but anyway, yeah, these this is kind of like how I do a combo in case like one of these videos is not live. Then I feel like I could still call it a combo video if I combined, you know, if I like kind of did this feedback thing where each video is seeing the other or whatever. But I think that these both are live right now, so I think I will be able to actually combine them on ScatterBreaker, the Man from 1976 on YouTube. And I'm just going to actually check real quick on the chats to see if there's anything there. No. So if somebody wanted to chat, I'd be up for that. But if nobody wants to chat, then I just got to scat, you know. So I'm gonna end the show, and then these videos will be combined hopefully soon on ScatterBreaker, the Man from 1976 on YouTube, and check out other combo videos there. I've finished a couple and put them on there. I probably didn't edit them enough, but try to bear with it, you know. And let me know what you think and like what areas need to be cut or whatever, you know. If somebody wanted to edit my videos for me, like I would give you the access to get the video and edit it to where it would actually be an okay video or whatever. I don't even know. Like maybe they are already okay videos. I don't like my art. I don't like my videos. I don't like, you know, pretty much. Oh, so this movie actually really spoke to me. Is what one thing I'm gonna say about it that I may not have mentioned in the past reviews is that it's really about someone who hasn't really made much of their life, but they've tried so many things, and I think that's kind of like exactly where I am right now in my life. So this movie really kind of speaks to me anyway. So, but maybe it speaks to a lot of people, and maybe there are a lot of people like that out there, and I would like to find out. I would like to know that other people have the same problems that I do, as far as like getting things done and knowing what you really want to do. Like I hope that that's something that. I mean, I don't hope that on anyone. I don't like it for myself. So, but I just hope that if somebody was feeling that way, that they would also let me know, so that I know that I'm not alone in that. You know what I'm saying? And then also you would know that you're not alone in that too. Um, so that's all I mean by like, I hope, when I said I hope, yeah, that's, anyway. So I'm just going off the rails here. So, yeah, check it out. Comment on Scatter Brothers, which is all one word, the way that ScatterBreaker is on YouTube and the way that it is in the titles. ScatterBreaker is all one word. Scatter Brothers is all one word on Twitch, but on Twitch, ScatterBreaker's channel is Scatter_Breaker, unfortunately. So I'm gonna call that Scatter unfortunately _ Breaker on Twitch, and then ScatterBreaker with no underscore on YouTube. Hyphen the man from 1976. All right, and you need to probably type in all that in order to find that channel, because I did. Like I need to. Yeah. I think if I just work on the tags, it'll work. It'll make it more easy to find. You could just type in ScatterBreaker and find it. Maybe even type in Scatter and find it. Like I need to just tag it with Scatter, so that you find it that way. And Scatter and Breaker is two separate words. Like why haven't I done that? It's so weird. Anyway, so this is 1:16 a.m. This is 1:23 a.m. So there would be like a 7-minute difference, right? This one started 7 minutes earlier than this one. Oh no, 5 minutes earlier. This one started 5 minutes earlier than this one. The CT doesn't mean anything. It would mean car time, but in this case, it's actually real time, so the RT is correct on the Scatter Brothers one. Otherwise, it's Bloodshot, not Bloodshot Book Roadio like on this. It's Bloodshot Bill Roadio, radio on the road, rodeo. Yeah, and this one is correct, 1:23 a.m. But the CT is not correct. It's really actually real time on Bloodshot Bill Pandora Roadio. Okay. Oh yeah, so I should just point at it when I'm doing it. Like, okay, so this one is ScatterBreaker 1:23 a.m. That's correct. CT is not correct. Should be RT or real time on Bloodshot Bill Pandora Roadio. Okay, and then this one, Scatter Brothers. ScatterBreaker 1:18 a.m. correct. RT is correct. Oh yeah, and this other one should say, ScatterBreaker's one should say 6:28:22 B, right? Yes, because there was a 5-minute difference. And then back to the Scatter Brothers one, it should say, yeah, 6:28:22 A, Part 1A, Bloodshot Bill Roadio is what that should say. That's the only thing that's wrong with that one, actually, is the book should be Bill. And I probably put too many A's in there. Like, party. It's time to party. Okay, so, yeah, I am ending the show. I am truly putting everyone out of their misery. And myself. Because,